Hello fellow demon hunters, Dev here. Today I decided to make a video on how I killed Archmage Asylum, also known as the new Mage Tower challenge for Havoc demon hunters, and by doing so I hope I can help out as many people as I can. So the thing is pretty straightforward. You need 100 nether shards for each try, and the first one is free. Honestly, I would be pretty damn surprised if you succeeded in the first try, because in my opinion it just takes some getting used to. So I'd say go spank some demons before that and farm those shards. This is not going to be a strict guide, and I will just be sharing the things I found helped me the most, and of course my build and tactics for completing this challenge. I will not lie to you, I struggled for quite a while with that goddamn mage, and I was really frustrated at some points, but at the end I got it and it looked pretty damn simple really. So let's jump straight to my talent setup and choice of legendaries. So this fight has two phases, and this is the talent setup I used in the first phase. I went with the demonic build with slight adjustments like using Feral Eruption just because you need those extra interrupts. The first phase is all about surviving, so going with the demonic build including soul rending helps you with having that big chunk of leech most of the time, because that's the only thing that matters in phase 1, it's just surviving it. As for legendaries, I have been using the I-beam helm and leech chest. Helm is to reset the I-beam cooldown so you can have bigger uptime on metamorphosis, and I have used chest because it just gives you that option if you fuck up to just blur and leech back up if that is needed. On the Q you're gonna see itself, I was using the other legendary setup just because I had forgotten to swap it out after the last pull, but I will still give you my tactics and the way I was doing it all the time, just because it is a lot simpler. So of course what you want to do is eat up Flask Up, even though you won't need it in the first phase, but you will definitely need it in the second one, and of course it will make the first one shorter, so there will be a lot less chance of you fucking the thing up. As I said already, I used the other item setup you will see when we reach second phase, and it proves that you don't really need specific legendaries, let's say helm and so on, because I am going with chest embracers, and bracers are completely useless considering I'm not using bloodlet. So for an opener I always tend to insta-interrupt the first one, then I beam so I can get the leech, and you don't really care about interrupts while you're in demon form. When this happens, make sure you Chaos Nova, you get a lot of shards from it, and that means you reset I-beam, you get health from them. Here I realize I'm not using the helm because I didn't get the cooldown refund, but you'd always wanna use I-beam with the shards, that's why I keep him in the middle. That's the only reason to interrupt in this phase. You keep metamorphosis up as much as you can. Again, you use Chaos Nova, go into him, don't care about interrupt, just leech it out. And that's pretty much the entirety of what you need to do when he's in the frost part of this phase. Also, when this happens, you always want to make sure that you've actually stunned and you are able to move before double jumping and fell rushing out, because else you're gonna get in really awkward situations when it just glides into them, and if you actually collide with them, like this for example, you'll end up dead. So after you've gotten used to the first phase, what you want to do is keep him in the middle as much as you can, just DPS, keep metamorphosis up, and wait for when he casts something different like Arcane Barrage here. What you are looking for is the sparkly animation that appears, and you just need to, as fast as possible, rush into him so you can exit that phase, else there is a debuff that hits for like 1.5 mil each second. He's gonna start teleporting around the phase, Frostbolt becomes this arcane thing, and you get this new mechanic where he spawns these orbs, you just need to dodge them. It's pretty simple. And you need to make sure you don't use your interrupt in this phase. So you keep it for this cast, else he's gonna get buffed, so you need to insta-interrupt it. And for arcane barrages, if you're in meta, just ignore them. If you're not, you use stuns or imprison to interrupt it when you need to. Also in this phase is usually where you find use of blur, and if you can, try and keep him in the middle, just because when this phase happens you need to get him as fast as possible. And that's pretty much the entire part of the first phase. This is just gonna go and repeat now. You're back into frost phase, so you got that frostbolt and you got the shards that he spawns, so you just need to make sure that he doesn't kill you with the shots, keep him interrupted, use the eye beams on the shards if you have the helm, and you should be ready to exit the first phase. So that was the end of the first phase, so congratulations, you got through the hard part, at least in my opinion. Now you can use a tome, switch around talents. I'm gonna show you the talents and items I'm using for this one. You need to have a pot now, drums, metamorphosis, everything ready, and prepared to do some serious damage in this phase. So second phase is all about the DPS check and actually managing to kill the ads. So I use this talent setup. This is pretty much almost the standard build we have. You go Fellblade, Demon Blades, Bloodlet, Soul Raining, Nemesis, Master of the Glaive, and Chaos Blades, with Bloodlet maybe being the only one that's different. I like Bloodlet because with this build I am using the braces and chest again. You use everything for full single target, trinkets, everything. And Nemesis has actually been fixed now, so it's not 15 seconds like it was yesterday in PvP setup, if I can say it that way. So you're definitely better off going Nemesis. And Bloodlet is mainly because it synchronizes really well when you need to kill the ads and just slow them, because that's the only place that can be difficult and kill you in reality. So this phase, as I said, only DPS check, pot, drums at the start, metamorphosis, do your opener, nuke the fuck out of the boss. He doesn't really do anything because you have soul rending and you're healing up all the melee he's doing. You want to pull him as much as you can to the edge, because as you can see he does a puddle ability which does quite a lot of damage. When this happens, don't interrupt him, just fell rush away. When the debuff expires on you, you spawn 3 ads, you keep stun everything for them. This time I fucked up, I didn't keep my artifact ability and you definitely should do that, but make sure you slow them with glaives, just stun them, eye beam, whatever you can. If they reach the boss, he's gonna heal up a lot, and that's definitely gonna ruin it for you, because if that happens, you're almost certain to wipe, just because you're not gonna meet the DPS check and the entire platform is gonna be full of crap. There is nothing really you need to do in this phase. You just need to actually kill the boss. Make sure if you go low in between the spawn of the ads and when you can actually heal up from the souls that they spawn, to use blur if needed. You can see me using blur in the clutch situations when I need to heal, and that's pretty much it. If you get to the second time he spawns ads, you just do the same artifact ability, eye beams, throw glaives, everything, keep him slowed, nuke him as fast as you can, and if you manage to do that, you're gonna get the heal off, so you pretty much reset the whole thing. You end up having cooldowns almost back, and now is the time where you just pop cooldowns again, nuke the boss, and claim your new artifact appearance. So thanks everyone for watching. I wish you all luck in getting this appearance. It's not easy, you get frustrated, you bang your head against it, but in the end it's gonna be worth it, because I really do believe it's an awesome looking artifact weapon. Again, thanks for watching, have fun playing World of Warcraft, and good luck with this.